Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I don't really have any eyeshadow makeup on or highlight or blush. So today's video, I wanted to do kind of a first impressions get ready with me on the NYX In Your Element Earth Palette and the Sleek Cosmetics Solstice Palette. Now this Jaclyn Hill raved about a while ago, I want to say 1 or 2 years ago, and it went on sale on Ulta.com as well as this palette. I had no desire to purchase either of these, but they were both on sale, and there was a lot of hype going around these NYX Element palettes. They have, you know, earth, water, fire, and whatnot, and they were $30. There was a big buzz going around as to why are these $30? It's NYX, it's supposed to be affordable. So I assumed that the quality was going to be exceptional, but a few tutorials I've watched and first impressions, people were not that impressed with it. I think it was Samantha March that talked about the Fire palette, how it was really hard to blend. So I'm kind of worried and iffy about this, but we're going to try it on camera for the first time and see how it goes. And this, like I said, was also on sale. Ulta had like this huge sale, and there's actually some other products I bought as well that was supposed to be in this, you know, try on get ready with me. But I was talking to my best friend while doing my makeup, and I did my concealer and powder, and three of the items were like a concealer and liquid contour. So we're just gonna do those in a separate video, as well as a new IT Cosmetics brush that I picked up. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and try these out. We're gonna see if they're worth the hype. And yeah, so if you want to see me put all this on my face, then just keep watching. Okay, let's go ahead and get this open. I zoomed in as much as I could, but here is the front of the packaging. I really like it. I think it's pretty, and the back shows all the shades. I was surprised at the pan sizing for this palette, and if I have a lisp, I have my retainers, and I just couldn't be bothered to take them out right now. So if I'm talking with a lisp, that is why. But I'll probably take them out before I put lipstick on. But I mean, let's go ahead and open this bad boy. I have not opened this, I have not swatched it, I've done nothing with it. So this is a true first impression. So it comes wrapped up like so. Ooh, I love the packaging. That is super pretty. Wow, I really, really like it. So obviously I already have my brows done, my foundation, my contour, my bronzer, and my eyes are already primed. So we'll go ahead and jump into this. Oh my God, I cannot get it open. And I took my acrylics off, so my nails are like super flimsy and just ratchet, so. Oh, I dropped it. So it came with this flimsy thing as usual. Oh, it's pretty. So this is what it looks like. It's a very pretty palette. Okay, so the first color I'm gonna go in with all in my crease is this, the lightest one in the palette, the first shade here. And what brush are we going to use for this? Most of my blending brushes are dirty, so I'm not really using my all-time favorites. All right, we're just gonna take this Sigma brush. The numbers are actually kind of wiped off of it because I have used it so much, but we're just gonna go ahead and dip into there. And it is having a little bit of kickback, as you can see, and I'm not pressing very hard. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so far this shade is pretty decently pigmented, blending rather easy. But it's hard to mess up these really light transition shades. So I'm gonna bring that all the way into the inner corner and kind of up towards the brow. So windshield wiper motions, and then I do circular motions. Man, these retainers are so hard to talk in. All right, so far so good with that color. I didn't have any trouble blending it. It seems pretty, I mean, nicely pigmented, not over pigmented to where it's like you put a little bit on your brush and it's just gone south from there. All right, so the next shade I'm gonna go into is this brown shade right here. It's a, you know, kind of a darker mid-tone brownie shade. And we're gonna put that slightly lower in the crease. We're gonna use the same brush, but keep it below the first shade. And again, there is quite a bit of kickback with that shade as well. So far, no fallout, but I've only used a really light shade, so we shall see. I'm gonna have to use my handheld mirror. Again, this one's blending rather nicely, no issues. Pretty pigmented, not choppy, no harsh lines thus far. So in this one, I'm concentrating more on the outer crease, and then when I have less on my brush, I'm kind of dragging it in to the inner corner-esque area, but not all the way in. So maybe with the different palettes and the different formulas, some are better than others. Because I know another person that really liked the water palette and had no issue with that. But I did see, like I said, 2 people have an issue with the fire palette, and maybe just those colors and that formula just weren't cohesive with each other. I'm not sure. Because this is actually blending very nicely. I'm kind of gonna use like as many colors as I can in this palette. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna go in with this pinky shade and kind of work that on the outer V. And I'm gonna be using this Morphe R37 kind of pointed taper brush for that. This one doesn't have as much kickback in the shadows, so we shall see. And this one again, it's blending rather well. Take it a little bit higher in the crease. See what happens there. I'm gonna drag this kind of more into the center of the lid because I think I'm gonna go back in with that green and pop that on the outer V to darken it. Yeah, so far I'm not having any trouble with it looking patchy or being difficult to blend. Okay, now I'm just gonna go back in with that first brush we used with no additional product and just blend around the edges. I am looking at it, there's no patchiness whatsoever. It blended very well. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Morphe E17, which is just kind of this pretty pointed brush, and we are gonna go in with this like dark hunter green and just put that in the outer V and darken that up a bit. This one has kickback as well, but it's pretty minimal compared to the other 2. And I'm just gonna stamp that at first. And then just kind of start to blend it out. And drag that slightly in the crease. Okay, I'm gonna take that pointed brush that the kind of pinky reddish shade was on and blend it out. Like I said, I'm trying to use as many colors as I can to get kind of a feel for it. But we're gonna go ahead and go back in with that pointed Morphe brush and blend out those edges. So far, I really like the palette. I'm not having any issues with the blendability. Oh, there's my eyelash. Found it. Now the problem is, where'd my other one go? Okay, we might not be doing lashes in this look because I don't know where my other one went. Now I'm trying to decide what I want to do on the lid. I kind of am interested in this like pukey shimmery shade, but then I kind of like this like yellowy green shade too. I think I'm gonna be brave and go with this pukey shade all over the lid. Thankfully, I don't really have anywhere to go if this looks funky. So I'm just taking my MAC 242, which is my favorite synthetic brush for packing on lid shades. But I actually really like the color. That's a really pretty color. It's got color but quick. I might add some more of that green because I feel like I'm losing a little bit of that on the outer corner. But I really love this lid shade. I'm already thinking of like other looks I can do with it. And like I said, I'm gonna go back in with that R37 brush, if I can find it. How do I lose stuff? I have like a tiny little freaking table here. What did I do with it? There it is. All right, I'm gonna go back in with that R37 brush and that dark hunter green once again and go ahead and deepen up that outer V. I love this green with that lid shade. And like I said, no fallout. thus far, thankfully, because I already have my base done. Okay, just take that pointed brush again and blend out those edges. Okay, I'm taking this Sigma brush. Again, all the numbers are rubbed off because I've had these for years. But I'm taking the very, very first peachy shade we went in, and I'm just gonna blend out the edges at the top. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this dark brown and just blend that onto the lower lash line. I don't want anything too crazy down there, and I'm gonna put a black liner down there as well. I need my magnifying mirror because I'm blind. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that dark hunter green that we have on the outer V and put it on the lower outer corner of the lash line just to tie those two colors together. Then I'm just gonna take this Sigma E36 blending brush and just blend that out. And not poke myself in the freaking eye with it. Ow. Okay, now I'm just gonna put just black, I think Makeup Forever Aqua XL black liner in my waterline. Okay, and then I am just gonna do a winged liner. I'm gonna attempt to do this on camera, but I have to get really close to my mirror, as you guys know, because I am blind in this eye, so I only got one eye doing this, so I struggle a little bit on camera to stay in frame. So we'll see what happens. Okay, winged liner is done. Like I said, I cannot find my lashes, or my lash. How does one only have one lash?
Where did you go, my lovely? Burn, 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 burn. Where did you go? I wanna know.
Watch, I am going to find this. Like when I'm in the grocery store, it's gonna be stuck to my ass or something. I know my luck. Okay, I cannot find my other lash. It is officially gone. So I'm just gonna throw on some mascara, even though I hate doing full makeup looks with no lashes, because I have no lashes, but what can you do? Okay, so I lashed up all three of my lashes that I have, and I got a little bit of mascara there, but we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna let it dry before we touch it. So now we're gonna go in with this Sleek Cosmetics highlighting palette and see what we feel about this. Ooh, it's so pretty. So this is what it looks like. Another thing, I'm gonna get mad that I get fingerprints all over. Oh my god, it's so pretty, I like it. So let's open it. Again, it comes with a protective sheet, and that is what it looks like. So it appears this one is a cream shadow and the other three are powders. So I think I'm gonna go in with this yellow one because it's the most, I guess, flattering for this warm look. The other one seems kind of pinky, so I'm gonna take my favorite ABH brush. I think this is like the A3 or something, I can't remember, it's all rubbed off. And we're gonna dig into that. Doesn't seem like a lot's coming off on the brush, but a lot dusted off, so we shall see. Where's my mirror? Let's see how this goes. I like that. That's really pretty. That is so pretty. I love it. I hope the camera's picking up how pretty this is. Oh my god, I'm excited to use the other ones. That is like Goldilocks and Three Bears, just right. Actually, I think I'm gonna, since that NYX palette doesn't have a highlighter shade that's like light enough for my brow bone, I think I'm gonna take this and highlight my brow bone with that as soon as I find a brush to do so. So far, I really, really, really like that highlighter palette. I definitely recommend this. This is gorgeous. Just the one I used. It's like bam in your face. Alright, so I want to keep the lips pretty nude and simple since the eyes are so colorful and dramatic, so I'm just going in with Blush Nude by Tom Ford. Alright, so this is the finished look. Sorry I couldn't show you what it looked like with lashes. One just got up and ran away from me. And lashes, I'm telling you, you find them in the most random, inappropriate places. So I'm sure it'll pop up on like somebody's boob that visits my house somewhere, and then I have to pick my lash off their boobie. But anyway, breakdown. As for the NYX Earth Palette, I really liked it. I had no problem with the blendability of it or the pigmentation. Maybe this one is just better quality or a better formula than the other ones. But the colors that I did use, I really enjoyed. This lid shade, this like pukey brown lid shade. Where is it? I just dug my finger in it. This one, honestly, is gonna be my favorite lid color ever. I'm going to be using the hell out of this fall because I just think it's gorgeous, and especially with the green, it just looks beautiful, and I think it'll look really good on blue eyes. So I really like this. I'm enjoying it. I didn't spend the full $30, but I would say it was worth the $30 personally. I really did enjoy this. I like the way the look came out. I like the blendability and the pigment. And as for the Sleek Solstice palette, this thing is really, really pretty. Very pigmented, very buttery, easy to blend, not patchy, didn't disturb, you know, any of my makeup underneath of it. And I probably will never use this cream shade. I just don't like cream highlights ever. But this one is the one I use. It's pretty pale, like yellowy gold, and it's gorgeous. I definitely want to try this one next. That's the one everybody raved about. I don't know, I want to do something different. So I really like this, and again, I got this for like really cheap. I think it was like $12 or $14 during their sale, but I do recommend this. I really enjoyed that as well. So I will be doing another first impressions, kind of get ready with me using the concealers that I forgot to do during this one. Don't mind my hair. I could not be bothered today with attempting to do it. I need to wash it, and I didn't want to. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this first impressions try on, let me know down below and hit that like button. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers. I think we're like 102 away, which is like, I can't even believe it. I never even expected to hit like 500. So being this close to 2,000 is amazing, and I owe this all to you guys. So thank you so much for supporting my channel and being there for me and just being so positive and loving all the time. But again, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.